today's video. I have been on a decluttering mission the last couple of days, and I thought I would have you tag along with me and just continue puttering about the house, decluttering different spots that have just been getting a little too messy. Things are piling up a bit, some stuff that I have needed to donate. I made a big list here of all of the areas that I wanted to declutter. This helped me to like focus on what I want to do and not forget other spots. So this is what's on my list. My closet, which I did yesterday, but there's just a little bit more I want to sort through. Sadie's diaper bag, which I went through because it has always been pretty big and cumbersome and like kind of unnecessary in size, and has like a lot of pockets and compartments that we've never really made use of. And yesterday I was like, I need to just clear out this diaper bag and sell it on Marketplace and just get something simpler. Under the bathroom sink is on my list. Sadie's clothes and some items in her closet, which I have been filling up a few boxes worth of her stuff over the last few months, but there's some stuff in her closet that also needs to kind of get taken to the thrift store. The toy cabinet in the living room, I gotta do that. And I have this TV cabinet here, which I also did go through yesterday. I went through this drawer, but I'm gonna sort through this drawer. And it was just a disaster. There was like a whole ton of Sadie's, we had like crayons and some construction paper for her, which we moved a bunch of it upstairs into her playroom, but it just was like a mess. Oh, but something that I've been really wanting to do for a while now is get a photo album to put some photos in, which I already have a few printed of Sadie. I have some photos from our wedding, but I want to go through my camera roll and Sean's camera roll and just get some more photos printed. I'm not gonna do it today, but I just feel like, you know, so many pictures nowadays are online or they're on our phones, and it would be really nice to have some printed out. What else? Oh, the pantry, the kitchen pantry, and I want to go through my art supplies too and do a little decluttering there as well. I find decluttering to be very satisfying. Sometimes certain spots are a little more annoying to sort through, and it's, you know, you kind of just want to put it off and not do it. But other spots I find it actually quite satisfying to just clear things out and make sure that for the most part, the items that we've got around the house are actually being used or being enjoyed. It just feels good to clear out excess stuff. Here's my big old box of stuff. There's a bunch of clothes that's in there, and then obviously some books that I don't want. This is our diaper bag that is honestly in very good condition. But it's just always been so kind of cumbersome and yeah, just too big, too much space. We don't need. I have sold so many things on Facebook Marketplace, like my favorite place to get things and to also get rid of things. I always try to take photos like with lots of light, so they're nice clear pictures. I always make sure to list out everything that it includes, dimensions if necessary. All right, so this is all of the stuff from Sadie's closet. I'm gonna have to pack all this stuff up in the car. Moving on to decluttering under the bathroom sink. I have a whole bunch of like empty like skincare products and stuff like that that can go. I also have a giant bag of Epsom salts that was actually given to me as part of a baby shower gift for like, you know, the bath. But I've never, ever, ever, ever used them. It's completely unopened. Can these be donated to the thrift store?
When I'm decluttering, I like to sort things into specific piles, what to keep, what to toss, what needs to be maybe put away into a proper home, and what to donate.
So this is our toy cabinet, and it is something that I also went through yesterday. I did declutter a couple of things that Sadie either doesn't play with or that she's really outgrown. There were like infant black and white contrast cards that she doesn't use, stuff like that. But what I didn't do was go through the little drawer at the bottom. A little drawer down there. So I'm gonna quickly do. This is the package that I've, for some reason, held on to for my external hard drive. I'm pretty sure I don't need... There they are! I've been looking for these. These are for blending, sketching, and other artsy things. I'll just have to go upstairs. One of the best things about decluttering is that you randomly find things that you lost. I was wondering where these went. This random stuff all has to go back into the basement. Okay, so it is the next day. I wasn't able to get everything done on my list yesterday, but it's okay because I'm back at it today. Sadie is with her grandparents for the afternoon again today. So I've got the time to do this. I want to do both the downstairs and the upstairs hall closets. I know there's a bunch of things in there that we can definitely clear out. The kitchen pantry, I think I'm going to save that one for last. And then my art supplies. So I'm going to start with the hall closets, I think. These are a pair of really cute Sorel winter boots that I got on Facebook Marketplace last year. And I was so excited about them, and I did quickly try them on from the girl who was selling them, but I was like, this is great. It was like, they were like 20 or 30 bucks that she was selling them for, and I'm like, this is perfect. But then once I actually got them home and used them a couple of times, they were actually too big on me, and I'm really disappointed because they're super cute. This is a spring coat that I thrifted many years ago. I haven't really been using it anymore the last couple of years, and I think I'm ready to part with it. So goodbye spring coat. Why do I have so many scarves?
Sometimes when decluttering, we come across items that we aren't sure if we should get rid of or not. I'm usually pretty ruthless about letting go of things that I know I haven't used in a while, but it can be helpful to just ask yourself when the last time you used it was, and if you realistically see yourself using it again. For things like clothes, for example, for me, if it's been over a year, then there's probably a good reason why I'm choosing not to wear it. Sometimes though, we come across items in the back of a closet or in a drawer that reignites an interest in it, which is great. But if you're truly unsure though, hang on to it for another few months and reassess at a later date. Otherwise, just let it go.
Moving on to the upstairs hallway closet. This absolutely can go. We bought these couch, like sofa covers a year or two ago to try to protect our sofas, but they ended up like causing sweat stains to leak underneath of them, and then I had to deep clean the couches with upholstery, with vacuum thing, and anyway. But what I do want to get is a sofa topper. It looks like a long rectangular cushion that you can put on top of the sofa, so that's something that I want to do, mostly just because our couches are like a very light color. Sadie's old like outer swim diaper, you put this over top of the swim diaper, that we used when we did baby swim lessons with her when she was like around 6 months old. So she's definitely outgrown that.
Alrighty, here's more stuff that I'm going to be getting rid of. Old sofa covers, a tablecloth that I'm not using, and randomly some old burp cloths that I found, and some old swimsuits. Next up, I'm moving on to my art studio / Sadie's playroom. Mostly I just needed to do a little bit of organizing, but I did have a few kind of arts, crafts supplies that I was able to clear out. I had a bunch of paintbrushes that I had been wanting to sort through for quite a while. Close to being done. The last thing on my list is the pantry, and just going through it, getting rid of things that are maybe expired, reorganizing, and just tidying it up. From dropping everything off at the thrift store. I wanted to just do a quick little recap of everything that I decluttered. I decluttered my clothes. I must have probably gotten rid of maybe 10 to 15-ish pieces. Books, probably about 10 books I got rid of. Sadie's clothes, there must have been about 50 pieces maybe. I mean, you can always put baby clothes into storage bins and keep them if you plan on having more kids. That's always an option too. Toys, probably got rid of maybe 10 toys. Old skincare bottles, there's about 3 bottles of skincare I got rid of, empty bottles. Some bath products, a couple bath products. Some tech packaging I was able to get rid of that I guess I was holding on to, and some random home renovation supplies that really just had to go back in their spots, but this cabinet here kind of had some random stuff in it. Papers, craft and art supplies, expired food that was in our pantry, about 10 things I was able to toss. Got rid of 2 coats, a pair of boots, and some linens and some sofa covers that I got rid of as well. So that's everything. That's it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching and for following along in this little decluttering vlog. I hope that you found it inspiring, if anything. Sometimes it's nice to kind of hang out while we are doing decluttering ourselves, have a video on. So maybe this video was able to be helpful for you in that way too. So thanks so much for watching. Let me know, you guys, if you have any upcoming, you know, big decluttering projects on your to-do list, and how it's going for you. And that's that. I will see you all in my